Hey, Postal268 here, and I'm here with YugiohMaster HD,
Yes.
and we're going to be doing his Ritual Beast deck profile. Today he got 4th place, beating Necros and so forth.
And then some other deck. So first we'll start off with a card you have to have at 3 Elder. Basically when she's normal summoned, she'll allow you to normal summon another Ritual Beast card from your hand. If you what you really want to do is do 3 Hawk. So basically when you normal summon her and him, you'll banish and then you can go into your ulti Hawk and search. These are the cards you want to open up with. If you don't open up with Hawk, you want to open up with Pingu. So that's for 3 O's. For 2 O's we have 2 Rampingu. He's not my favorite people. I did consider him at 1, but I actually prefer him at 2, especially if I don't get Hawk. I want to get him. So I do 2 Rampingu. And 2 Laura. You don't want to open up Laura. She's more of a banish target for me. That allows me to pull off more deadly combos while doing the Hawk plays. Allows me to special more in the spectrum a little bit more. So, Laura. 2 Apelio. I did run him at 3, but 2 is enough for the OTK push because of his effect. Helps you OTK when you're normal summoning. What I usually do is I'll do special summon to 1, and then with adding, I will add it, make sure I have 1 more in my deck, hopefully, and then an Elder normal summon and get his effect off the deal. Just 1,000 to 2,800 just by him alone. So 2 Apelio. 2 Win. Another one of my banished targets. I don't like to open her unless I have to, but that's never usually the case. So 2 Win. For 1 up, we have 1 Petalfin. I was going to bump him up to 2, but I prefer him at 1. He has helped. He was one of the main reasons I beat the Necklace deck today, because I kept popping back a lot of their resources and kept trying to force them to get out Trishula over and over because I preferred my stuff finished. So that's that. And now for my spells, we have 3 of Upstart Goblin. For consistency of the deck, it's basically a +1 to your consistency, even though it gives you 1,000 life, your opponent 1,000 life points. With how Ritual Beast works, you don't care how much life points they gain, because you should be able to shut their decks down and kind of make it impossible to make a comeback. Should, or come pretty close to it. 3 Gold, Ghost, Rare, Mystical Space Typhoons. For the back row hate, obviously. Just love that back row. Don't want to see it half the time. For 2 Wells, we have 2 Bonds. And I will tell you guys ahead of time I took out the E-Tellies because I did not like the E-Tellies. They were not helping me at all in any of my combos. And I never even drew them, so yes, I did take them out and instead added 2 Pot of Dualities for extra search power. Because when I do have dead hands, I'm not going to be able to special summon, and so I do like this card for extra search power. And for 1 Ubs, we have 1 Raigeki, 1 Book of Moon. Helps you push OTK, this stops a lot of effects. Now for traps, we have 3 Ritual Beast Steeds. This card does not target, so it gets around stuff like mass chaining to it stuff, and the fact that it doesn't target also can hurt some of the deck loss effect. And it blows up a monster on their field, any part of the field for every Ritual Beast control, so that's really good. 3 Ambush. I was running it at 2. I actually preferred it at 3 because it helped me pull off a lot more combos that way. So I like that. We got 2 Horn of Heavens. I actually like this card a lot. Over was running 3 traps for Shuffle Nightmares. Now I'm just running 2 Heavens and 1 trap for Shuffle Nightmares. Wait, I'm gonna bump it up to. I'm gonna take this out when I get a second one. But for now, 1D Prison.
Real quickly, why do you use Horn of Heaven instead of Blackhorn?
Well, not only because I don't have it, but because I prefer sometimes my stuff to be into the graveyard.
What's the name of
This and Black Horn of Heaven requires you to special summon. This stops normal summons or special summons. Basically, whenever a monster would be in these type of summon, negates it. So stuff like you Shinzus and stuff. That's why I run this over the Black Horns. 1 Soul Warning for obvious reasons. 1 Macrocosmos for making any any type of deck really angry, and one bottomless.
Yeah, because macro doesn't really hurt you at all.
No, it doesn't hurt me at all. Right. And then we'll go for the sideboard before we go to the extra deck. We have one torrential tribute. I'm going to add 3, but right now I don't have 3, so one breakthrough skill. One compulse. I mained Book of Moon over compulse because sometimes you don't want to pop cards back to your opponent's hand. Believe me on that. One Dark Hole. I'm going to bump it up to 2 enemy controllers. Why this is in here, depending on what decks I'm facing, I don't care the fact that I'll tribute one of my monsters or just change control of one of my monsters with theirs. Or put them in the defense position right over them, or tribute one of my monsters. That's okay to grab one of their cards and then probably do a loop that allows me to kill them faster, especially if it's a bigger monster. That's why I like enemy controller. It just adds an extra control to the deck. I don't have a big extra deck, but I never actually got my extra deck all with my fusion, so I didn't care to add XYZs right now. But for the extra deck.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. For the extra deck, guys, we got 3 Ulti Apelio. He allows me to help OTK because when he's attacked, he's unaffected by spell, traps, or any effects whatsoever, very much. So if I attack with all 3, cycle out, get one of my, let's just say we get these. Ritual Beast spawns, bring them back to the banish, special attacks again. That's what I usually do. And it's actually really consistent on doing that, so Ulti Apelios are really amazing. I'll leave them laid out here for you guys. 3 Ulti Conahawk. Now, what I do with it is, I usually don't. I only use the 1 because they never seem to blow it up, but I run through just in case. But also, if I have run Pingu, I will use this to banish my Conahawk just to help me with more consistency. Banish this and send my Conahawk to the grave for ambush as a target. Just to help with that. And then we have 2 Ulti Petalfin. I love this card a lot. There's not a lot of cards that are over 2800 attack or become over 2800 attack in this new format. And a lot of stuff focuses on destroying. This cannot be destroyed by card effects. So it's not only 2800 defense, it also is unaffected by basically getting blown up by card effects, which is really useful. I took out all my XYZs because I never went into them. It was Totem Bird, 101, Abyss Dweller, and some other ones. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching the video. This has been YugiohMaster HD, out.